Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the El Jefe Sunday live show. And for today's live, we're going to be talking about the rumors and the leaks around the Sony WH-1000XM5 and also the upcoming Sony LinkBuds S. So we're going to talk about the rumors. I'm also going to give you some of my thoughts around what I hope they bring to the table with both of these upcoming products. But yeah, and then, obviously, if you're watching this as a replay, I will be leaving timestamps in the description and along the timeline so you can skip to whatever section in particular you are interested in. So go ahead. If you're watching replay, go ahead and skip to that section now, if that's what you want to do. For all my homies that are here live, I want to say thank you. What's up to everybody? So I saw Byte Burner come in super early. My guy LaShawn also showing up super early. Rich Music Tech Reviews. What's up, man? I know it's late for you, man, so I appreciate you being here. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. The real Mrs. Jones. Hey. How you doing? Yeah. Alien Tech Head, my man Digital Slang. Prayers up for my guy Jeff. Digital Slang. What's up, brother? Jet Set Nerd. How you doing? Seps in the building. What's up, man? How you doing? Max, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Josh, big long time, brother. Good to see you, man. Brian, what's up, man? Barry Johnson's in the house. What's up, man? Boogie Down Barry in the building. What's going on, man? Sean, what's up, man? How you doing, Sean? Good to see you, brother. But yeah, man, so we're doing it, man. Doing it live today. We're going to be talking about these upcoming Sonys to see, what's good, what's going to be going down. So I'm going to be sharing some of the articles today. There's also going to be links to all of the articles that I talk about in the video description for this stream. So if anybody wants to check out any of that stuff for yourselves, you can definitely go ahead and do that. And huge shout out to my guy Buzz703 coming through early with the super chat. So let me go ahead and let's drop it for him. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Always coming through, man. Highly appreciated, man. But let's not waste any more time, man. So let's get straight into it. So let's see what we got here. So first and foremost, we're going to start with the latest info that I received, basically, was from Jon Prosser, from Page Tech. He had tweeted this out the other day, sort of retweeted an article from MacRumors. So we'll be checking that out as well. But I'll go ahead and bring it up on the screen right here for us. So let's go ahead and get started. So there we go. Let's bring that up here. Put myself down in the corner. So as you can see here, this is Twitter. Opened up my Twitter page here. And that's Jon Prosser from a couple of days ago, where he was saying, yep, announcement on May 12th for the Sony XM5s coming in at $399. So official announcement coming up on the 12th. They do have a teaser page up on the Sony website, so you can sign up for emails if you want to be notified. But it looks like it's happening on May 12th. And it looks like they're coming in for $399. Looks like the XM4s are going to still stay right around $350. So moving over to the article that he's showing there, it's basically somebody has the actual retail packaging for the XM5 headphones. And looks like the 40-hour rumor is in doubt because on the actual packaging, that's not what it shows. So let me jump out of this one and we'll jump into the actual MacRumors article here. So let me go ahead and bring that up really quick. And let's see here, share screen. And we go to, where's it at? Here it is. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't mean to go totally dead silent there. So here we have the actual article itself. So you can kind of see what's going on. These are actual images of the XM5 headphones themselves. So you can see that here. Shared on the Sony subreddit. Back of the packaging right there. Obviously, this is the silver color. Also moving down a little bit, you can also see, kind of getting some confirmation here. We're going to get 30 hours of battery life, industry-leading noise cancellation. That was never in doubt. High-res audio, so I'm assuming we're also going to get FLAC support on these. Sorry, not FLAC support, LDAC support on these. 360 audio as per usual. Alexa built in. Okay, Google. So the whole smattering of the usual things that we see from Sony XM4s, so far. Obviously a completely different design as well. We'll talk about that as well in just a second. Let's go ahead and drop out of that one real quick here. All right. So yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. So now let me go ahead and switch it up and let's check out this other one here from where these leaks came out. It's a website called, I believe it is TechnikNews. I believe it's a German website, but we're going to check them out real quick as well because they're the ones who posted up all the pictures and all the different things. So I want to go ahead and give them credit for doing that. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring them up here real quick and we'll take a quick look here. All right. So Sony XM5 first look. So you can see the two different colors, black and what they're calling silver, although this silver is awfully white if you ask me. It's more of a creamy silver. So not exactly, I don't know. I don't see silver here. You know what I mean? Like, to me, this just looks like a sort of like a cream white color, off white, something like that. The black actually looks black though. It doesn't have that bluish hint to it like we've seen in some of the other Sony models. So let's see here, trying to take a different look at the design here. So this design is more similar to what we got with like the Bose 700s, kind of like that. And it's cool to see a different design because one of the things that we got last time was the XM3s basically overall mostly look like the XM2s, and then the XM4s look just like the XM3s. So people are like, what am I paying for, right? You're not getting anything different. So it's nice to see a redesign, and hopefully it's not a step backwards. We won't know until we actually get our hands on them, but I'm hoping that it's not a step backwards. But one of the things that I will say is the fact that these no longer have their folding design. So the footprint is not going to be as small. So basically you can still swivel these ear cups, you know, and that way you can put them back into their case. I think they have a picture of them here in their case, but the Sony XM4s, XM3s, these would actually swivel up as well. So they had a smaller footprint and you can stuff them into a smaller case. So that is no longer an option with these, which is kind of surprising. You know, it feels like they sort of went backwards, but you know, that could have been a weak point in their build quality. So maybe that's why they went ahead and made this change. So, you know, I'm not 100% sure, but that's sort of what I'm seeing here. So no more foldable design, but I like the design. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I like this new design. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm hoping that, I mean, the XM4s were already super comfortable. So I don't know how much they could improve on that. Maybe the headband will be more comfortable. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see as far as that goes. Obviously, like I said, on the box itself actually confirmed the fact that they were 30 hours instead of 40. I'm still expecting to see top tier noise cancellation. I'm expecting to see multi-point support, LDAC support once again. So let's do this real quick. So I'm going to jump out of this particular screen, and now let me kind of talk about what some of my hopes are, right? Like, what do I hope to see come with the Sony WH-1000XM5? I'm hoping first and foremost is going to be an improvement in sound quality. Now, I know the Sony fanboys are going to be coming for my neck for saying that, but it's just the honesty of my own experience, and I'm just being real with you. That's from my experience with both the Sony XM4s and the XM3s. Vocal clarity on those headphones was always lacking, in my opinion. It was always a bit recessed because of the recessed mid-range. And they always emphasize bass. This is not a problem. That's not a big deal. But I think in my experience, you can have strong bass and still keep good mid-range response. So I think it just takes a little bit more effort on their part. So improved tuning would definitely be a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. And also, now this is going to be a long shot here, but an improvement in the sound when used in wired mode. So if any of you have ever used the Sony XM4 or XM3 with an aux cable, when they're not on, they sound like trash, like just straight up trash. So if you use them like that, you can tell it's a huge loss, because all the sound quality of the Sony headphones comes when they're turned on and the DSP is active, right? Their own digital signal processing. So it'd be kind of cool if you could do something like what Sennheiser did with their Momentum 3s, where they sound good, you know, whether they're on or off, whether wired or wireless, they still sound good. So if we could have something like that, that'd be dope. I don't expect that to be the case, but it would be kind of nice to see. You know, that's just me. And then last but not least, hopefully we would see some improvements in the microphones. So for, you know, call quality, that would be a great improvement. Now, call quality on the XM3 was pretty trash. XM4 got better, but they were still behind what Bose was doing with the QC45s, what they were doing with the 700s, and also what Apple was doing with the AirPods Max. So there was a big difference there. So improving microphone calls, that would be a big one, but also improving the mics could lead to better transparency mode on the Sony XM5s. So that's a hope that I have for them, especially when we're talking about headphones that have multi-point connectivity. There are going to be people who want to use them for like their Zoom calls or their Google Meets, things like that. Or just their casual phone calls. They're going to want to use them for that kind of stuff. So better mics would be awesome. Like that would be something really, really cool to see. At least that's just my opinion. So let's see here. Now I'm going to move over to, and that's going to bring us over to the rumors around the Sony LinkBuds S. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up really quick one more time. So let's do that here one more time. Let's see. Okay. So first and foremost, it's going to be my buddy Jon Prosser once again. What he had said here, the second part of his tweet was also new LinkBuds. LinkBuds S, a closed wireless earbuds announcement on May 18th, so just a couple days, coming in at $199. That's all he said on that one there. So I'm going to stop sharing that real quick, and then I'm going to pop open, huge shout out to the Walkman blog. I'm going to take you guys over to their website real quick, because they really kind of gave us the best breakdown that I've seen so far of everything that's going on with those. So let me bring that up here real quick. All right. There we are. So these are the Sony LinkBuds S, or Sony WH-1000XM5. You guys know Sony with their naming structures, man. Might be called the LinkBuds S. So here's some pictures of them. Obviously, what we saw from Jon Prosser is rumored price around $199. Announcement set for May 18th. From the Walkman blog, these appear less like, at least from what I'm seeing right here. You can see there's 3 different colors, obviously, but from what I'm seeing right here, these are less like the LinkBuds, the open ones that just dropped a couple months back, and more like the Sony WH-1000XM5s. So I think they're more like that. Let me go ahead and let me do this. So the ones I'm referring to are these right here. So I got a bunch of Sony earbuds right here. So these are the WH-1000XM5s right here. So these come in like around $70-ish on Amazon from Sony. Solid earbuds, not a ton of features, but they are actually pretty good and highly comfortable. So a pretty good set of earbuds. But it seems like the new LinkBuds S are more similar to this, like an upgraded version of this than an upgraded version, obviously, of the Sony LinkBuds right here. Hold on, I gotta crack these little guys open. So here's your standard Sony LinkBuds right there. So less so LinkBuds, more so WH-1000, in my opinion. But yeah, so most likely from what we're seeing is that they are going to be a noise canceling model that's going to sit right below the XM4. So it could be a replacement for the Sony SP800Ns. For those that weren't familiar with those, I do have those here as well. But those were like $150 to $200. They were a more sporty version, noise canceling, excellent sound, a little bit bigger, but more comfortable than the XM3s. So this could be essentially like the LinkBuds S could be the lower model to come in between the budget model and the XM4 earbud. So something kind of right in the middle. At least that's what I'm seeing so far. Obviously, as you can see here, 3 colors are available. We got white, you got black, and you've possibly got like a rose gold color. It's almost kind of peachy, but sometimes pictures don't do them justice. So it's a little bit tough to say. Aside from this, just based on what we see from these leaked images, let's go here. So where you see this number 1, that's obviously a sensor. So that's going to be like in-ear detection or wear detection, which is kind of dope. And then obviously here on the 2, there's a little hole there. So either going to be for ventilation or for additional microphones for the noise cancellation. Here where this number 4 is, obviously it's a mesh grill. So probably going to be additional microphones, whether it's for voice pickup or for noise cancellation or combination of the 2. So that's what we're seeing right there with those. So pretty decent overall. I mean, I'm liking the fact that they gave us a ton of different pictures here. Below this, you're also going to see that they have kind of a breakdown side by side of the LinkBuds S and the WH-1000XM5s here to see kind of the size differences versus those big old XB700s. These things, now mind you, these big boys bang, like they got a lot of bass. So they were pretty dope for that. So obviously these are going to be, I don't know, for me, they're like a smaller version of the XM4, I would say. But yeah, so huge shout out to the Walkman blog. And once again, as I said earlier in the stream, I'm going to be leaving links to all of those articles are in the description below, including Jon Prosser's tweet. Shout out to my guy, Jon Prosser. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on there. Now, let me give you like some of my hopes, at least what I'm hoping for the LinkBuds S. I'm hoping that the LinkBuds S retain the call quality from the LinkBuds, because that's one of the things that these LinkBuds did so well. They totally mopped the floor with the call quality versus like the XM4s. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's so much better. So if they could retain that level of call quality, like, that would be legit. Improved comfort and compatibility with smaller ears. I don't think that's going to be an issue with these new earbuds because, you know, a lot of people had issues. I know my man Digital Slang, he had issues with the XM4s in comfort. Like, they were causing him fatigue in his ears. So hopefully these will be a more comfortable option for people who want Sony sound with noise cancellation, but, you know, they don't want to have that pain in their ears. So that's something to keep in mind. And I'm also hoping that we don't end up with those weird volume issues that I've been experiencing along with many others on the XM4. So hopefully we don't see that here once again. I think another cool feature that I would love to see at $200 would be that they have multi-point connectivity. This wasn't rumored or anything. This is just a hope. I'm hoping that they come with multi-point connectivity. That would be so, so awesome. And then last but not least, I would really hope that they come with something higher than an IPX4 rating, because that's like Sony's standard, right? Either they don't put a rating on them, like the XM3s didn't have an IP rating, or they put them at IPX4. It's like, bro, like let's go higher. Let's get into like a 55 or IPX6, IPX7. That would be dope to see. Yes, by burner, this is live. So I would love to see something a little bit higher when it comes to that rating. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but that's just me. That's just me. So I'm hoping that's what we get with both the XM5 and the Sony LinkBuds. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys hanging with me while I went through that real quick. As usual, I'll probably be chopping this stream down, and then I'll re-upload the whole thing on the El Jefe Live playlist. So, but yeah, huge shout out to everybody. So like I said, I wasn't trying to ignore the chat. It's that I was just trying to get through what I was trying to say. I know Byburner here thought that this was like a pre-recorded thing, and it's not. I don't know how you can't tell that this isn't pre-recorded, but it's pretty obviously live here. So let's go back up here. Let's see what's going on. I think I saw 504 in the house. What's up, man? Who the Boss 1302? What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you guys. And also, man, I hit up almost everybody about that giveaway. I shipped out everything but one package, and that was my guy D-Show, but he finally got back to me. So I'm gonna have to ship out his gift from last week's giveaway sometime this week when I have a little bit of time. It's gonna be a busy week. So, but he was the only one that didn't hit me up. Everybody else got back to me. So I don't know what's going on with that. So let's see here. Let's see here. What else we got? 504 is in the house. Like I said, what's up, brother? How you doing? All right, just going through. Hope they will improve the microphone noise reduction. The actual one catches too much background noise. Yeah, I agree. Yo, Warris, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see here. No sardines for you. What's up, man? These look way better than the original LinkBuds. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, man. Let's see here. Corsair HS65. Yeah, I really don't do gaming headset reviews, man. So it's not really my thing. I've done them before, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do them again at some point. Let's see. Let's see here. I mean, I'm interested in the Pixel Buds Pro as well, but all we know is that their Pixel Buds Pro are coming and some colors. That's all the information we have. So it's tough to be excited. I'm like, I need a little bit more. So hopefully we get something else soon on that front. Yo, Alex here in Tech. What's up, man? Good to see you. Gage Edward. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to all of them. You didn't send me my package, Hefe. Come on, man. What are you doing? Yo, what's going on, man? Festival, good to see you. Let's see here. One more video is going to come when it's ready. So apparently I should have just dropped it anyway, because apparently nobody gave two shits about the embargo for one more. And this is why, and I hope that they actually see this portion of this video. This is why double embargoes don't work. This is why they don't work. Because if you tell people that, oh yeah, we want you to do a preview, and then on this day, we want you to do an actual review. Listen, man, most creators, one, either don't know the difference, or two, will ignore that shit. So don't do that. All you do is shoot yourself in the foot. So it's like, yeah, so many videos have already dropped on them. There's no point. It's like, why even bother respecting the embargo? Why even sit through? They might as well just go ahead and say, you know what? You guys can start ordering them on Monday. at this point. Because what's the difference, right? So dumb, man. Like I can't stand dual embargoes. Like it makes no friggin' sense. Makes no sense. Just listen, give a date when people can say what they need to say about a product. That's it. That's it. And then, and here's the thing, and like me, why I didn't decide to drop a video beforehand. Also, one thing is this: you can't order them yet. You can't even pre-order them. So it's like, what's the point, man? So yeah, it's ridiculous, man. So yeah, I got other stuff. I got other projects I'm working on, but yeah, so I'll be having that video as soon as it's ready. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, I don't know what they were thinking on that one. Like, it's a dope product, but it's just one of those things where it's like, it could have been handled so much better. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's apparently it doesn't matter. Apparently it don't matter. So it's like, all right, but who knows? I don't know. They really kind of don't have a way of enforcing it other than, withholding the product from people on the next launch cycle. That's not really much of a way of enforcing it because, I mean, yeah, you don't get early access to it, but you can still always go and buy it. So it's like, all right. But yeah, so it's just one of those things that I thought was like bonehead move, man. Just a bonehead move. Even, and mind you, this isn't just like me targeting one more. This is just the latest thing, but we've seen a lot of companies do this, phone companies, GPU companies, a lot of, when they try to do these like dual embargo where you can like do an unboxing, but you can't talk about it, or like a cell phone review where you can open it, but you can't turn it on. What? Like, come on, man. Stop trying to control the flow of information. If you just want an embargo date, cool. It'll be respected. But when you start trying to get into all this other, I'm good. So Soundcore are the only company that know how to roll out a proper embargo. I mean, so far, as I've seen, I mean, they're not perfect. Don't get me, they're not perfect. There have been some mistakes made, but so far I have yet to see them do a dual embargo. And, that's one of the things that I hope, like if Adam happens to be watching the stream, or any of my friends at Soundcore, don't do dual embargoes. Like, please don't. It's just, it's a waste of everybody's time, to be completely honest. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm not doing any long-term reviews. So yeah, I just simply don't have the time to go back and re-review something. So yeah, they're great. I've done checkups with them to make sure they're still working well, to keep them firmware updated, to make sure that there isn't any weird issues that come up with latest firmware updates that come out for them. So far, the Q35s are doing great, so no issues there. But yeah, dropping a whole nother review video, nah, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, dude. Let's see. I'm watching reviews regardless, but they compete with the L3P for sound. That's a question I can't answer yet, man. You see, I'm going to go ahead and respect it. So I'm going to just go ahead and respect it. I'm going to say what I need to say at the right appropriate time. So let's see here. All right. Let's see here. What do you got? It says eating strawberry cheesecake, drinking a Diet Coke. Nice. Legal ramifications none. Only if you sign some sort of a contract. Yeah. So most of the time it's just like a gentleman's agreement. It's like, hey, if you want early access to this, do you agree to not talk about it until this date? That's it. But it's only if you actually sign a contract, then there could be legal ramifications for, violating or breaching contract or something like that. Yeah. So let's see. What do you expect to be the main new or improved features of the WH-1000X5s, excluding the battery life? Mostly probably comfort, build quality. Aside from that, I don't see anything else. I don't see where they can take it beyond where they are now. And I think that's why we got a full looks redesign of them, because it's iterative. There's not much more that they can offer. You're already getting multipoint. You're already getting high-res audio. I don't know where else they could possibly take it beyond that. You already get 360. So yeah, it's just really going to be improvements. And I think for them to get the biggest bang for their buck to really hype things up is a full model redesign. So, but yeah, as far as a new improved feature, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Paul, man, sorry to hear that, bro. Says laying in bed, running out of shows to watch. Hey, man, I hear you, man. Well, I hope you heal up quick, man. Let's see here. What else we got? Yeah, for real. Yeah, no, Barry's not gonna be down with the nonsense. So he's got full command over what goes down in the chat. Full command, bro. So yeah. But that's really what it was, man. It's, I'm hoping we see some good stuff coming out from these Sonys. Obviously the Sennheisers, mine should be coming in sometime this week, the new Momentum 3s. So yeah, which is funny too, because as soon as I dropped that video on the Bang Olufsen's, if you guys missed it, I dropped a video on the Bang Olufsen BeoPlay EX on my channel. As soon as I dropped that video, like, so many comments, hey, how are these compared to the Momentum 3s? Like, bro, don't you think that if I had the Momentum 3s here, I would have included them in that video? Like, why would I not? Right? To me, it's hilarious. And I'm like, bro, I don't have them, or else they would have been in this video. Like, I swear, dude. But yeah, so hopefully those will arrive this week. The One More Evos, I've had them for almost 2 months, I would say. So I've had them for a long time. So my review is going to be long term. It's like I've had them for a while. So obviously this morning I dropped a review on the Sennheiser Sport True Wireless. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Those that watched it, I hope you enjoyed it. Those are excellent for what they are. Not perfect, but excellent for what they are. Testing them out was fun, man. Taking my walks and stuff, and it's been great. So I was very skeptical about what they were going to offer me as far as like situational awareness without a true ambient mode. And it actually works. Like, that's a legit thing. Like, it actually works, but you still get the sound quality, which I'm like, what? So yeah, it's surprisingly good. Yeah. Not a huge size difference. They are bigger, but not a huge size difference. Let's see. Will you do a side-by-side with the XM4s and XM5s if they're worth the upgrade? Of course. Yeah, of course. Let's see here. My Sennheiser Momentum 3 is Thursday, so Amazon tells me. Yeah. I have to wait and see, though, man. Let's see. At least for Canada, at least in Canada, for customers, you cannot get the Momentum 3 till Tuesday. Yeah, it's the same here. Like, you can order them. That's the 10th is the embargo date, basically, the actual release date. So says, I've been meaning to ask you this. What is the future for TWS? Better tuning, better battery life, better EQ? Basically, it's just basically improving. For me, where they can improve is obviously battery life when they have all the features, better controls, and better call quality. That's really the things that need to be stepped up. And then, the other biggest one is getting them smaller. So, and they are, it is getting there. If we're going back and looking at older earbuds, and as things have progressed, they have gotten smaller. So, because if you look at the One More Evo and you compare them to the previous flagship, which was their the dual driver TWS, they're way smaller. So we are getting there, but hopefully we continue to make strides towards making these earbuds smaller so that we get better compatibility and comfort for people. Let's see here. Nah, I'm not really interested in doing graphs. I'm not that dude. So there's other people that do that. You can watch their channels if you want. I'm not that guy. Let's see here. Yeah, Barry, I'll never understand why people have this mentality that they have to keep spamming their comment like that's going to get their question answered. Listen, if you're new here, and mind you, I know this happens because I turned off sub only mode. And that's fine. I mean, I wanted to bring in some new people, which is fine, but you really don't have to spam comments. I don't care whose chat you go into. You don't have to spam comments. It's just not necessary. So just letting you know. Let's see. For me, high-res buds of the future. Yeah, for sure. You just got to get better battery life, because high-res, like LDAC, aptX, that stuff, it murders your battery. So you run any of these earbuds with LDAC and aptX, you put them on SBC or AAC mode, and you get extended battery life. So that's a big difference, man. Yo, Sean P joining. What's up, man? I appreciate you coming through and joining the Hefe fam. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support, man. Let's go ahead and hit it one more time for my guy, Sean. Appreciate you, man. Seriously, can't say that enough, man. Joining the Green Gang. Said better turn on sub only mode. Nah, that's usually what I do for the other streams. I decided to not do it this time. So yeah, no biggie. Said Mark Ryan and Critical got the graphs. Yeah, there's people that do that. Like, I think even my boys from DHRME, I think even they graph their true wireless earbuds. Excuse me. It's just not my thing. Just not my thing. I don't, that's not how I roll. So some people like it. Some people don't. Tough. So we've been doing pretty well so far. Yo, D Show, what's up, man? Good to see you. I just mentioned you a little while ago. Good to see you, man. What I mentioned earlier was yours is the only pack because I didn't get to ship out. So that's going to be the one. I'm going to have to try to ship it out sometime this week. It's going to be a crazy busy week because we got a lot of launches this week. So I'm going to try to get it out as soon as possible. Let's see here. Picked up the NeoBuds Pro, the new white edition. Nice. On the NeoBuds Pro S. Edifier hasn't sent them to me yet. So I don't know. It's supposed to be an upgraded chipset that's supposed to support, the S is for Snapdragon sound. So it's supposed to support Snapdragon sound, but they haven't sent them, so I can't test them. So let's see. Yo, 504 coming through with the super chat. Let's hit it one more time. Appreciate you, brother. Seriously, man. 504, always support. Appreciate you, man. Said, listen, I can't read graphs to save my life. I just go by ear. What's funny though is I can read them. I just don't feel like measuring. Here's the thing, man. It already takes me so much time to make these videos that to add another level of complexity to it is already, I'm good. Like, nah, I'm not going to make my reviews even more complex. Like that's the last thing I want to do. If anything, I want to simplify shit. So I need to remove stuff. Like that's what I've been so I'm just trying to optimize. I'm not trying to make things more difficult. So that's the last thing I'm going to do. So, and here's the thing. I've never been one to shop for headphones, earbuds, IEMs by frequency response graphs. That's just not me. And that's also why I'm not an audiophile. So it's just not how I roll. I like to try stuff. I like to taste things. That's like me shopping for food by looking at the ingredients. I want to taste it. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you guys? I know it's very layman. It's very, consumerish of me, but that's just how I roll. Like that's just not me. So yeah, I'm just not that dude. Let's see. Says personally, I think the next generation thing is better codec, capable of successfully transmitting large files like FLAC. Probably take 10 plus years for that. Possibly. But I'll tell you this much right now. Codecs, people put a lot of credit on codecs. I've heard some absolutely downright trash headphones and earbuds that had LDAC support, that had aptX support. So, you got to have all your ducks in a row and then have a high-res codec to take full advantage of it and be listening to, good source audio. So there's a lot of things a lot of pieces to that puzzle to really have it sound good. But yeah, there's a lot of people that put a lot of weight on codecs and stuff like, oh, I could never buy a set of headphones or earbuds that don't have aptX or LDAC. I'm like, get out of here. I prefer the Pixel Buds A over the Earphone Free Pro 2 for sound. Yeah. Much cleaner tuning on the Pixel Buds A series. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people forget that measuring rigs aren't free. Yeah, supposedly they are working on lossless for the AirPods Pro 2. And, obviously probably going to be the next generation of AirPods Max as well. I'm looking forward to that. That is something that if they manage to pull that off, where it bypasses Bluetooth and they go to something different, that's going to be a game changer. And that's something I'm looking forward to. Let's see. As far as where the bass, mids, and treble, I understand peaks and dips. Nah, man. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like I said, man, this is why I don't really mess with that. Like when I'm listening to people talk about like sound quality, when they get into the graphs and stuff, I usually kind of check out. I'm like, all right, I want to hear what they think of the sound. I want to hear them describe that to me. So that's what I want to hear from them. Like, how does it make you feel? What are you hearing from it? And that's what I can take into account. Me looking at a graph, it's not that I can't read it. It's that it doesn't speak to me in that way. Like, I know for some people it does. It just doesn't for me. Let's see. Yeah, whole ass graphs time. Yeah, man. I hear you. I hear you, man. Says this is audio files on Reddit. I got downvoted for saying KZIEM sounded the same. They're not saying that now. Yeah, it's funny how that works, huh? Oh man. So yeah. But yeah, that's how we're doing it today, man. So that's kind of what's going on. So a lot of stuff, a lot of new launches coming out and stuff. And mind you, when I talk about these Sony earbuds and headphones, it's coming from a perspective of somebody who has them. Like, I mean, like basically like what you're seeing here on the desk, right? So what do we have here? We have the SP800s. So here's the SP800s right here. For people who might be unfamiliar, that's the SP800s right there. And then the C500s right there. So the newer ones, these are the big extra bass bad boys. These are the XB700s. These things bang. Super long battery life on these too, but they are chunkers. And then obviously we've got the Sony XM4s right here. And we've also got the Sony XM3s right there. Sony LinkBuds. And then I think I got my XM4 headphones right here. So for anybody, was wondering, there's my Sony XM4 headphones. In the other room, we've got the XM3s. We've got the XB910s, my wife's headphones. She's got the XB910s. So it isn't coming from a perspective of somebody who doesn't have a lot of these Sony products on hand. When I talk about hopeful improvements, it's just coming from testing a bunch of them, personally. So, yeah. Let's see here. Is there a peak, aka rise 6 hertz on a graph? You are likely to hear sibilance graph reading tip. Cool. Let's see. Wouldn't upgrades be the ticket for a lot of buds already on the market? Yeah, I mean, for sure. You know what I mean? Especially if they can do some of that stuff via firmware, but a lot of earbuds don't even have app support. So, yeah. Some of them are getting better, though. Like, it was cool to see that SoundPeats actually both SoundPeats and Earfun actually following up and following through with the promises of adding app support to their earbuds. So that was a good guy move. I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen because I know with Earfun it's like 2 years, man. It's SoundPeats, something close to that we were waiting. So guess we'll have to wait and see. But it's nice to see that more of them are stepping up. I know if Tozo ever drops their flagship earbuds, the ones that Sepp has been waiting for, those should probably have some sort of app support, I would think, because they're supposed to be full featured. And yeah, the other thing that I hope to see when it comes to app support and things of that nature would be, for One More to start getting a little bit better about their programmable controls. So, and that also applies to Edifier. So Edifier and One More, they let you program the controls, but it's like, you can only do certain things and you only have like double and triple tap. Like it's kind of, they give you controls, but it's still very limited in what you can customize. You know what I mean? I really hope that more companies start moving over to a more like Soundcore or even like Sennheiser's type of model where you can customize all of the controls, single, double, triple, long press. You can turn them on and off completely or individually. So you have those options. It'd be kind of nice. Let's see. LaShawn's over there like, I see you, bro. I see you. So the DM Toes, I haven't heard anything back. I'm not surprised, bro. I hit them up, months ago. I think it took them like, I think it was like in March when I hit them up, and I think they didn't respond till like April. And all they said, "Oh yeah, we have delays." I'm like, all right. What can we do, right? What can we do? We just got to wait it out. So it is what it is, man. But the market is moving on. So hopefully by the time they drop them, they won't be outdated. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, I get the argument where people don't want to have accidental touches, but give me the option, right? Give me the option. So like, let's say with the Liberty 3 Pro, you have single, double, triple, and long press. But if you have accidental touches, you can turn off the single touch. You could turn that one off and still have double, triple, and long press. So that to me, it's like, give me that versatility. You know what I mean? If you're going to give us programmable controls, give us programmable controls. Like, don't give us some surface level BS. Like, get in there and handle that. So yeah. I don't know what date you're on, man, but they're launching on Tuesday here on the 10th. Today is the 8th. Maybe it's the 9th where you are. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah. Soundcore's easy recommendation. They have earbuds at multiple price points. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Let's see. The look of the XM5 remind me of the AirPods Max. Yeah, to me, they remind me more of the Bose 700s. So, yeah. But yeah, it's that style. It's like they're trying to go for this more aesthetic, clean type of look as opposed to a kind of an older design with the XM3, XM4. But I get it. I dig it. I think it actually looks kind of decent, to be completely honest. It has a clean look. Like I said, the one thing I didn't like is the fact that they removed the ability to fold. So, but I just wonder if that was part of what, because they had issues with that, like with how they held up over time. So I wonder if that was an issue. Like a possible weak point or a stress point where they would snap. So maybe that's what was going on there, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Living in the future, That's what it is. Says, yeah, or the Surface headphones. Oh yeah. Kind of like the Surface headphones as well. Yeah. Similar. Yeah. That's a set of headphones that I never did get to try. I wanted to try the Surface 2s. Never did get to try them because the price would never drop. Like I was waiting and then just never drop. And then finally, I think I saw them going for like 150, but they're like, I was like, I'm not even interested in them anymore. Like the hype had died. I was like, I'm waiting on that. So we'll see. But I'm hoping that we get a firm date on the actual release, because I know we're getting an announcement. Oh, yeah, I forgot to share the page. We are getting that announcement from Sony on the 12th. Let me bring that up real quick so you guys can see it. So here's the teaser page. So this is from sony.co.uk. So as you can see here, they kind of showing you like a little tease of the headphone. Hashtag your world starts here, May 12th, 2022, 1600, and you can register. So like if you want to drop your email there, you could totally do that. And that way I think it'll, notify you when it's going to be ready. But I think that's May 12th, 1600, I believe is like 9 a.m. Pacific time, I believe. So probably 6 a.m. East. But yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. But that's the website right there. Let's see, I'll drop a link in the chat for you guys, for anybody that actually wants to register or whatnot. So there it is for you guys in case anybody wants that. Let's see here. Back out of there real quick. Bam. All right. Folding ability will be missed. Yeah, having that small footprint is nice. You know what I mean? It's nice. So says I'm getting ready to put up this coming week Tozo T10s with App Support. Nice. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they make some improvements, man. I don't know. Tozo's been, like I said, they've been slacking. Those X1s were supposed to drop a long while back. So yeah, I think LaShawn is done with earphone though. LaShawn don't like earphones no more, man. Really pumped for Pixel Buds Pro, getting the A series soon, but worried about the bass impact. Why would you be? What? Are you worried about bass on the A series? They have a bass slider, dude. Like, come on, man. So yeah, no, trust me, they hit. Here's the thing: as long as you have good seal, as long as you're getting a good seal from the tips, then you're going to be good to go. It's not going to be an issue. So, and once you go into your Android settings, you can go in there. They have a slider where you can actually up the bass if you want to. But just like stock, they sound really good. They have a nice rich sound to them, very clean, nice balance to it. But if you want to pump up the bass, you have the option, and they hit. So, although the folding for putting inside the case was kind of weird, at least for the XM2s, which are the ones that, yeah, I hear you. If you have to put them in like in kind of a wonky way. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. Some headphones, like to keep the case compact, you have to like put one in and then have one extended out, and then they kind of just sit in there. It's a little weird. So earphones have ruined me. No, you can't tell LaShawn anything right now because he's got the Sennheisers coming. So he's good. He's like this right now. Just he's waiting. He's like that gif of that dude waiting for FedEx to arrive. So I haven't heard any rumors about Bose releasing anything new lately. The last thing I heard about Bose was that they were going through layoffs, which kind of sucks. So yeah, it sucks to anytime you hear about layoffs like that kind of it's kind of sad. You know what I mean? It's people losing their jobs and stuff, you know, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. The last I heard was that they had released the sports, but that was it. I haven't heard much since. So yeah. Let's see. In your opinion, what is the best earbuds for features and sound quality? I mean, right now, probably overall, I would say your best bang for buck for everything, all of the above, would be the Liberty 3 Pro. The new B&Os, I believe, have better sound quality, but lack on some of the features. Plus, they're also, you know, $200 plus more in price. So, so yeah. So you got to be careful with that, man. Let's see. Is he on Birdman hands rubbing together? Exactly, right? Oh, man. Well, you guys can be excited for the One More Evil. I've had them for 2 months. So it's like, it's tough to imagine having something for like 2 months. Would you still be excited? You know what I mean? So yeah, just wait on the review. Just wait on the review. But yeah, so let's see here. Just reading through the chat, so no biggie, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. I mean, that's really what's coming up for me. One More Evo, Sennheiser Momentum 3. What else do we have? I think I'm forgetting something. Technik's over-ear headphones, the A800s. I got that review coming soon as well. Who else? Trying to think. I can't think of anything else right now at the moment. So don't mind that noise. If you guys hear that, that's my camera resetting itself. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah. And I don't think, we really can't even say that about any earbuds it's all like what works best for you, if anything. But yeah, no, they're definitely dope. And there's a lot of dope earbuds. It's just like, they all have their own strengths and weaknesses. And basically you just have to find the ones that like check all the boxes of what you need them for and don't annoy you too much with the stuff that they lack. You know what I mean? So as long as that works. But that's like the best that you can do, because there's like some people, you see this all the time, like literally all day long on Reddit and in the comment section, what's the best? There's no best. Like, I don't understand this mentality where people think that there is one king earbud. It's like, nah, dude, there really isn't. It's really about what works best for you as an individual. Because not everything is going to work for you. People have very specific use cases for what they need, which is pretty wild, but it's just, we're all human. So, I had the One More since grade school. Yeah, man, I've been listening. So much like Marquez Brownlee. So I've had the One More for about the last 2 months now. And, I'm gonna hit you guys with the, what is it? My man Peachy. I've had the Pixel 6 Pro for the last year on launch day. Like, what the hell? But yeah. Yeah, it's best to be patient. Always. So yeah, watch multiple reviews, try to get a consensus, and then from there, you make your decision. So yeah. Let's see here. I think at some point I'm supposed to get those from SoundPeats, but it's just waiting. We're just waiting. That's it. So says, yeah, One More for me is the only one to feel the bass in the ear. Comfo Pro blue ones. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%, man. Yeah, it's always going to be subjective at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of just general tech heads, general consumers and stuff that I want, quote unquote, the best. And it's like, but there's plenty of people who are willing to do that. There's plenty of people who are willing to answer that question with Sony. All the time. It's either Sony or Apple. That's it. That's all you see. Like, there's so many massive tech channels that I see that every single time, Sony or Apple. That's it. That's all that exists is Sony and Apple. And it's like, give me a freaking break. Man. There is so much more. Man. So for TWS, I use my UTWS 5. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Field makes some good options. They have a neckband option. They have the wireless adapter options. You got some options with them. Says I really do like the Liberty Pro 3s or Liberty 3 Pros, or could be Live P3s. I don't know. So the transparency mode is not great. Quite excited about the Evos. Nice, man. Let's see. Says, come on, if you know the Soundcore 3 are the best out there. I mean, so far, they are pretty good. They're pretty good. So, yeah, just listening to them and stuff, it's excellent. But there's so many different ones. There's so many different flavors. So, yeah. That's how they roll, though. That's how they roll. Hey, Rich, take it easy, brother. Have a good rest of your Sunday, too, man. Nothing yet, man. Nothing yet. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on, though, man. So that's sort of what we're doing. Yo, Dara, how you doing? Hi from Ireland. Hello, welcome. Good to see you here. And if anybody just happens to join and is wondering why we're not talking about the Sony XM5s anymore, that was at the beginning of the stream. So obviously, when the stream is over, I'll be cutting out all of this. All of these shenanigans are going to be missing, but they're going to be re-uploaded onto the ELJEFE live playlist. So for people that are looking for that, you'll be able to find that as well. And then as usual, I am wearing my own face, my own logo on my shirt today. But for anybody that happens to be interested, the merch is still up, man. For anybody who decides that they want to pick some up, all my merch is done through my partnership with Beats for Hope. So you can pick up merch. It has, we have a bunch of different designs, but the one I'm wearing now is just my standard logo, which can be found right here. So you can pick that up there for a t-shirt, but we've got like the Know Your Value shirts and hoodies. We got the Basshead crew. We've got shirts, hoodies, and beanies for the Basshead crew. High-res ELJEFE shirts, consistency beats perfection. And as always, 100% of the proceeds from these merch sales go directly to the Alameda County Food Bank. I don't make any money on this merch. When you buy it, I do not see a dime. All of it goes towards feeding families, local families here in my area. So the people who do buy this stuff, the people that do support by buying this merch, it isn't like when you're buying merch from just random YouTubers and no shade thrown at them for getting their money. But this merch is directly supporting my community. Over the holidays, we were able to feed over 400 families. It's high quality stuff. So I really do appreciate the people that do support, like all my homies who bought stuff already. Highly appreciate you guys. For people, I know not everybody grew up rich. I didn't. I grew up poor. I've been poor most of my life, and poor in under American standards. But I remember what it was like standing in food lines. I remember what it's like standing in food lines at food banks as a kid to get food. Because we didn't have any. I know what that feels like, having to eat tortillas with nothing, having to eat bread with nothing. I know what that's like. So now that I have the opportunity where I have an audience, where I have people who are willing to help, then, that's one thing that we can kind of come together and help. Like every time you see me wearing these shirts, they didn't send me samples. Like all the shirts that I have, I paid for full price. I don't even get a discount. So, and I don't mind. I don't mind that at all because I know where the money is going. So it's, thanks for putting the link in the chat, Barry. Seriously, appreciate that, man. But yeah, so that's how we're doing it. It says, as I see it, a problem with the Sony Apple is that in stores you see, either you see very cheap headphones or you see Apple and Sony. You don't know about any of the options unless you look online. No, that's true. You'd be surprised at how many people, because now thankfully you can find if you go to like Target, Walmart, any of the local places here, you also see Skull Candy. You also see Soundcore. And I believe I could have swore I saw Sound Beats in a Best Buy. Could have swore. Not sure, but I could have swore I did. So you'd be amazed at how many people I'll get views from on my Soundcore videos. They'll be like, oh, I'm at Best Buy right now, and I was looking for this review. Thank you. Or I'm at Target right now, and I was looking for a review on these Soundcore earbuds. Thanks, man. So a lot of that happens. Like I get a lot of views from those. So it's nice to see them there. But yeah, you're right. People don't know. They're immediately going to see big name brands like Sony or even Bose or even Sennheiser. But it's always like Sony, Apple. Those are always like the two which is pretty wild. So, hey, Bruce Lee Edits, what's up, man? Let's see. Yeah, them Wish sandwiches ain't funny for real. Top ramen with seasoned ground beef slaps. Hey, that's if you had the money for the beef. Yeah, man. Let's see. I'm trying to market Soundpeats here in Lebanon. Oh, nice. Right on. There's no quick top 10 that comes to my mind. You know how many I have more than 10 earbuds on this desk right now. No, that's not how that works. Hey, bro, why don't you just name 10 things off for me real quick? Like, really? Come on, dude. Says I've had Skull Candy headphones. They work. Yeah, no, Skull Candies are fine. Yeah, it depends on what you need out of them. If you need bass, cool, they'll get the job done. I remember their earbuds, the inked earbuds, the wired ones were actually surprisingly good. The Crushers, everybody knows the Crushers for their bass. Everything else from Skull Candy is pretty meh. So yeah, I've only been impressed by one set of Skull Candy True Wireless earbuds, and that was the dime. That was it. Only the dimes. Only their most budget entry level ones were the ones that were impressive. All the ones that were like $50, $60, $80, $100, $150, none of them. Returned all of them. So yeah, those are the only ones that showed promise to me. So hopefully, I know GameSky just reviewed a new set of them that are like Walmart only, I think. Hopefully they'll show some promise, but yeah, I won't be holding my breath. So people here would choose Blackview over Soundpeats just because it's a known brand. It's weird. Yeah, you'd be surprised, but that's how it works, especially in local places. Like I know a lot of my Indian viewers, they swear by a company named Boat, which I don't even have access to. And apparently they make headphones, they make earbuds, and they bang. They swear by them, but they're not even available in the States. So I'm like, all right, well, awesome. I can't test them, so I have no idea. So yeah. What headphones do I use the most are the ones I'm wearing right now. These are my Dan Clark Audio collaboration with Drop. These are the Aeon Open X, and these are the headphones that I use the most. See, Rick says, out here in Jamaica, if your earphones are not Apple or Beats, then no one cares. Yeah. And here's the thing, too, for me, though. I don't care what other people think. Like, I'll rock whatever. And they'll be like, oh, well, they ain't Apple. I'm like, all right. But I know for some people that's a real thing. Like, I remember talking to I think it was either the neighbor kids or my friend's kids, where it was like it had to be either Beats headphones, like the Beats Studio headphones, Studio 3s, or Apple AirPods Pro, or basically you were getting like ridiculed in school. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Yeah. So it's wild, man. It's wild. So. It's all good, man. We could always do it though. It's not a big deal, but we could do it just for the fam if that's what you guys want. But let's see here. Where is it at? Here it is. Bam. All right, man. We're gonna do this one for my man Bradley and my man 504. I know how much you guys love it, man. So we'll do it for you guys. But let me. I need to bring it up first, and that way I can actually share it. All right. So let's do this. We're going to take a trip, gather around my dudes, and take a trip. ELJEFEREVIEWS has a whole ass YouTube channel right here called ELJEFEREVIEWS, where all I do is talk about headphones, earbuds, and things of that nature. So if you go here to the landing page, this is where you see we're live right now. Sony XM5 links and Sony LinkBuds links. But also, it shows you my latest earbud reviews. So this morning I dropped the Sennheiser Sport True Wireless review, and earlier this week we dropped the Bang & Olufsen Beoplay EX review. So this is where you can find that stuff. Also, if you ever want to watch replays, the full uncut replays of my live streams, scroll down to the El Jefe Live right here. Boom, El Jefe Live, that's the playlist. This is where you'll find all of the uncut versions of my live streams. So it'll be the full ones, 2 hours, 126, 104, 2 hours, 131. So that's where you'll find all of those. That's where you're going to find the one from today, because I will be cutting this down just to the portion about the Sony products for people who end up watching this replay. But that's how we're going to be doing that today. But yeah, so whole channel right here. And also make sure you keep up with that community tab, because usually I'll post like if there was ever an update, like the SoundPeats app got updated, or if a new arrival comes in, I'll post them in here. I should be having some questions going up here as well for polls and stuff. This last one, headphones versus earbuds, got 1,700 votes, man. Wild stuff, man. So, but yeah, that's where you'll see that. That's where you can find me, is at ELJEFEREVIEWS, man. So yeah. It says kids are vicious. If you have a Jake Paul backpack instead of a Logan Paul backpack, you may catch some hands. Oh, good Lord, sir. Good Lord. It says new follower in the building. Loaded question. What is the best over-ear headphones, high-end and mid-range price point? Are we talking about wired or wireless, Michael? What are we talking about? So if you could specify, I'll try to help you out where I can. But I don't know if we're talking about wired or wireless. Let's see. Out of the OnePlus Buds Z2, Anchor Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro, or the Nothing Ear 1, oh, it's not even close. The Soundcores, by far. I would take, it would, for me, it would be Soundcore and then OnePlus and then nothing. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got merch. They got merch up the yin yang. Yeah, hey, that happens, man. I used to get it for wearing Converse. So, yeah. Or being the one kid that wears Adidas when everybody else is wearing Nikes. So, especially if you grow up in the hood and you're Mexican, you got to be wearing Cortezes. If you're not wearing the uniform, well, we're going to have a problem. And I didn't wear the uniform. So, let's see here. Yo, Photo D, what up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. It says AirPods Pro or Beats Fit Pro. It depends on what you need them for. Personally, I'll take the Beats Fit Pro. I was just rocking them yesterday. I've got my Beats Fit Pro right here. Bam, so you guys can see them. So these are the Beats Fit Pro. Boom, right there. Yeah. So I was just rocking them yesterday. For sound, love them. Love them. So yeah, nice comfort fit, everything. But if you need something that's going to give you like, better call quality, things like that, then you want to go with the AirPods Pro. Let's see. Do you think the Liberty 2 Pro are worth buying in today's market? Not the regular Liberty 2 Pro, but the Liberty 2 Pro Plus, yes. Because the Liberty 2 Pro Plus have a newer chipset. So you're getting a more advanced earbud. Even though it says Liberty 2 Pro, it actually is an actual upgrade inside. You get a better chipset, you get LDAC support, and you get ambient mode. So if you can get the Liberty 2 Pro Plus upgraded, then yes. And like, I think it was last week, they were selling on Amazon for like $60. That was a steal. But the regular Liberty 2 Pro, I wouldn't recommend them as much because they're using the older chipset. It's a 2-stage pairing process. It's very 2019. So yeah, I would definitely get the Pro Plus. That's a 2021 chipset. That's the better way to go. Oh, Cortez had no support. Cortez has had no support whatsoever. That's the only reason I never bought another set like in adulthood. Like, because I wanted to grab another set, but then I was like, no support. Oh, that's fine, man. Yeah, for some people, the Liberty 3 Pro are too harsh. This is why you can EQ the treble back. For some people, you can't dial it back enough. Because for me, initially, when I first tried them out, they had too much treble, and then I went through the Sound ID or the Hear ID to have it kind of create a tune for me. But even that tune had a little bit too much. It was a little too hot in the treble, so I just dialed that back a little bit. I customized my own EQ. Now, perfect. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So good. Best overall with noise canceling. It would probably be right now. I would have to say depends on which one you can. If you can get the what are they? If you can get the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro for $99, then I would go with that. If you can't, you should be able to find the One More Comfo Buds Pro for that price, and that would be the one that I would roll with. Let's see. Do you think Moondrop is going to make an even cheaper Aria like they do every year since the Starfield release? I don't know. Maybe, I guess. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised, to be completely honest. This Converse was the worst. They killed my feet. Oh, yeah, for sure. Some Chucks? Over. So they already did the Chew. I don't know. The Chew, doesn't really sound like the Aria that much. But, I mean, I guess. So, yeah. But then again, Moondrop doesn't vary too much sound like IEM to IEM, with the exception of like the SSR SSP. Those are pretty different. But Says, I currently have the Liberty 3 Pro with CP100 Plus. Nice. I love them a lot. However, they're starting to feel a bit loose between the CP360, CP1025. Which one would you recommend? What makes them different? 360 and 1025 are almost identical, except the 1025 has a shallower fit. So between those two, I would go with the 360. But it's up to you. Let's see. Long time no see. Galaxy Buds 2 for 65. Best pick for that price. Yeah, Galaxy Buds 2 for 65 bucks. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not exactly the same. Like even listening to them, they don't sound the same. It's close. Like I said, I don't think they vary too much. Like Moondrops have kind of a Moondrop sound. So, but yeah, they're not exactly tuned the same. Where do you get time to wear all those earbuds? Testing, bro. Testing. Just testing all day, man. I do take breaks, though. I do take breaks. Chuck Taylor's, man, I can't see how Snoop Dogg rock them all the time. Dude, I don't know either, man. He must have the flattest feet ever. So I saw heated debate, the sound of the chews. I'd get them if the cable were detachable. Yeah, they're still worth it, bro. I mean, they're worth it. It's like, for the price, and considering that you get a set of the spring tips, it's a no-brainer for me, man. All right. So I had a question for you. Let's see. From a long time, what difference do you find between a wired IEM and wireless earbuds in terms of sound? Does LDAC keep up? No. So even a top-tier true wireless with LDAC and the whole nine, it's still not going to sound. I mean, it's getting closer, but you're still not going to get the resolution you're getting out of like a wired IEM. No, it's not, especially if you're running it through a good source, like whether it's like an LG, like a V60 with a quad DAC, or if you're running it through like a desktop stack. No, it's still not quite there. So not quite there. They'll get there eventually. I in my estimation, I think we'll get there eventually, but it's just not quite there yet. So I checked on your review page and was wondering if you've tried the Neurophones. I've tried them and I have them. I never reviewed them because I was not impressed. So it's like what they do, their magic, it's being done by OnePlus, Oppo, Soundcore, one more. They're all offering the same thing and they're doing a way better job. So, and they're giving you much more features for the price. So like $200 sorry. I was thinking about the NeuroBuds, like, you know, the earbuds. I never did try the headphones. So a little too weird for me. A little too weird. Let's see here. Bang Olufsen EX. Yeah, the Comfo Buds are the best option that they have. You know, but they have a new flagship coming out on Tuesday. So Quiet as Kept Air Force Ones ain't that comfy either. You better watch out, 504. They might come for your neck. You better watch out, man. I'll see if HiFi Go has them. My Connect said Amazon post office. Yeah. It's pretty bad. Well, basically, because right now, whoever has them posted on Amazon, they're just getting them from overseas. So you might as well just go directly to the source. So unless it says ships from Amazon, and you see that you can get them in 2-3 days, that's the only time I'll order anything from Amazon. If it says something like weeks out, I'm just going to go to the source, because that's exactly what it's. You might as well just be ordering through them. So yeah. Oh, we already have planners in IEM and in True Wireless. I have them right here. So yeah, these are the Oppo Enco X2, and these are a hybrid dynamic driver with a planar tweeter. So yeah, they have already made it. So yeah, and it doesn't surprise me, because if they're showing up at IEMs, of course they're going to show up here. So what's up, Will? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I have not heard those. Let's see. There are videos already out there. I won't be doing that. But if you want to see somebody that did it, I believe, who was it? I'd have to look it up, because one of my other homies made a video about that. It was like a Bluetooth codecs explained video. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, my guy Wheezy Tech. He did a video about 2 years ago that broke that down. I believe Juan Bagnell also did a video about this, and I'm trying to think of who else. But yeah, look up Wheezy Tech. He did one. Wheezy Tech. He was doing a lot of tech and audio reviews as well. So WHEEZY. But just type in on YouTube Bluetooth codecs explained, and you'll see a video by Wheezy Tech. Super dope explanation of it. So that's the video that you're going to want to watch for that, for sure. So yeah, I mean it's like 165 if I remember correctly. So yeah, man. He says I'm a Nike head, but I got to keep it real. I hear you, man. Hey, Michael, thank you for joining, man. I don't know if you answered my question from earlier, but either way, I appreciate it. Appreciate you, man, joining the Green Gang. But yeah, man, if I'm trying to see, I'm going back to the comments because I don't know, I don't think I saw it in here. I don't see it. But yeah, I was still trying to wonder, Michael, if you had if it was wired or wireless that you were asking for. So I'm not sure. But I appreciate you joining, man. Let's see. Is the status between Pro have triple drivers? That's it. Yeah. Well, I mean, awesome sound quality, but that's it. That's it. So yeah, that's it, man. If they could have pulled off that sound quality, but offered more, then it would have been awesome. Like, that could have been an amazing product. It still is, just, for what it is. Just, if all you need is earbuds to listen to music, that's it. They're solid. They're straight solid. But yeah, they're, no transparency, no noise cancellation, no multipoint, no wireless charging, no, it's like, there's more lists of no than yes. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. Let's see. Okay. Hey, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Let's see. Top three? I don't really have a top three because it's always moving around. I would say right now, I would probably have to say Bang Olufsen. If we're just talking about sound, I would say the Bang Olufsen EX, Final Audio ZE3000, and probably somewhere between the Liberty 3 Pro and the Libertech Z5, probably. So somewhere around there. Those are just my personal favorites. Are they objectively the best earbuds on the market? Probably not, but just my opinion. Yeah. But yeah. So let's see here. Well, either way, man, I was still looking for Michael's comment there, but I didn't see it. I just saw it said thank you. Now you're welcome, but thank you for joining. But I didn't see a response to my earlier question. Yeah, dang. All right, no worries, man. I'm only checking because we're gonna have to get out of here pretty soon, man. And my voice is starting to go, and I am incredibly tired. So just as a fun fact, in order to let me see, where is it at? Chrome tab. So in order to get this video out to you guys this morning, I basically didn't sleep. So this was a lot of work. Like I was up, I think, editing this video to the point where I was able to upload it. I think it was uploading at 3 a.m. my time. And then I tried to wake up again at I think at 7 a.m. my time in order to upload the actual, to actually release the video and, be in the comment section and everything. And I just completely overslept. And that's why this video went live at 10 a.m. my time, which was 1 p.m. East. But yeah, it's a labor of love, man. So I'm dead tired. And then as soon as I got done uploading this and releasing it and doing all that, answering the comments, then I started working on all my notes for this stream for the Sony stuff. So it's work, man. This YouTube game is not for the faint of heart. I'll tell you that much right now, man. Especially if you have goals set that you want to achieve. So you have to put in the grind right now. And that's what you guys see right here is me grinding to kind of make this happen. So yeah. Oh, hey, no worries. Good to see you here too, man. Good to see you. Let's see. Said I stopped collecting wireless buds, but the Final Audio ZE3000 tempts me. I just can't think of when I'd ever use it. Yeah, basically, because they're a sound quality earbud. Like that's really what they're for. Very comfortable too. But basically, it'd be only if you don't want to run IEMs, essentially. But I'm sure by now you probably have a wireless solution, if for your IEMs, if that's what you want. But they are excellent. Like they are excellent. I was truly impressed. Like truly, it's just one of those things where justifying the finals to a general consumer audience for their price is going to be extremely difficult. But then again, I don't think they're really made for a general consumer. I think they're made as a wireless solution for people who really care about balanced audio. So it's really nice to have a different flavor versus the standard V-shaped dynamic tuning that we see from 99% of the companies. It's nice that we're starting to see more variety in sound coming to the true wireless market. So it's taking way too long. So says, I laugh at all that stuff because I never wore what everybody else was wearing. Got to have your own style, bro, and not be one of those, the sheeps in the herd. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I hear you. That's how it was for us too, man. Let's see. Will you cover wired headphones like KZ, Sennheiser? Alonzo, you must be new here, bro. You must be new here. So we're going to do this again, man. Cause you got to read the thing that's scrolling by is that I have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to this. So let's do this for my guy, Alonzo. We're going to take one more quick trip back to my channel because he was asking if I am going to review KZ and stuff. And let's go back here real quick one time. So right here, we have wired audio. So here we have, let's go to the video page itself. So here we have the Moondrop True. Those are wired earbuds. And what else do we have here? Let's scroll down. Let's take a look. And here we have the C Audio Yume Midnight. Here we have the KZ Kryn. Here we have the Moondrop Kato. I believe if we scroll down a little bit further, we should be seeing, let's see, what else do we have in here for wired? There's the Moondrop Aria. So I don't do them super often, but I do them. So just as a heads up. So I do them, just not that often. Yeah. But yeah, just to answer that question. And Race and Fever coming through with a 40 super chat, man. So let's hit them up real quick one time. So Aria versus top earbuds, I just need sound. Why not just stick with the Arias? Like I don't understand what you're trying to do. So are you trying to get earbuds that sound like the Aria? Because if that's the case, why not just get wireless adapters for your Aria and call it a day instead of trying to get something else in hopes that it sounds like the Aria? Does that make sense? It's like, why are we trying to reinvent the wheel here? If you like the way that something sounds, but you want it wireless, you have the option of neckband wireless adapters. You have the option of true wireless adapters. So let's not reinvent the wheel, my guy. Let's not reinvent the wheel here. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Vibe? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Vibe coming in with the cameo appearance. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see here. Mr. Kato's are my best friend. Hey, facts. Says I found the Yume X Critical. What? Yume X Critical. What headphones are you talking about? The Critical Eclipse are Fio. The C Audio Yume are the Midnight. Set, man, you're getting your IEMs mixed up, player. You need to go back and read that description or something. Oh man. I don't know, to be honest, because unfortunately JBL doesn't respond to any of my requests. So I mean, maybe, but yeah, I can't say for sure. So literally this is exactly what I mean. So yeah, and then if they don't want to spend the money for the Fio options, you can always get the KZ ones. I believe TRN makes them as well. So there's options out there if you want to take your IEMs wireless. Let's see. Just curious, are TWE's consistent in sound from pair to pair with a particular model, might there be lemons in the bunch? Yeah, so with anything, there's always going to be some unit variance. So I would say probably 95% of the time, they're all going to be the same and going to work well. But just like anything that's mass produced, there are going to be some lemons. It happens. It happens. And we see this across a ton of products. As people come into my comment section and be like, don't buy this, it's a crappy product, because they had one bad product out of like, I don't know how many were made, 50,000. So but that was their experience. But that's one of those things where it happens with pretty much any product. So I've yet to see a perfect earbud with a perfect record. It just doesn't exist. Let's see. He said I got them mixed up. Yeah, no, it's all good. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, those are the ones I told you about, man. So yeah. I don't know. To be honest. I don't know what's going on with them, dude. So someone tried to sell a Blessing 2 for 200, I think twice, but then the listing got sold. Oh. Yeah, as soon as you hesitate on something like that, it's over. As soon as you hesitated, they were gone. Like, yeah, it's just how it goes, man. So if you're asking for TWS with ARIA like tuning, Galaxy Buds, yeah, AKG N400 for sure. Yeah. Yep. But just me. I think Tonki will agree here that if you want ARIA sound, just use your ARIAs. I mean, it's like me saying, oh well, I want true wireless earbuds that sound like my Moondrop Katos. I'm just gonna put wireless adapters on my Moondrop Katos and call it a day. Like, it ain't that hard. And the adapters have like microphones on them too, so you can take phone calls. And dude, I mean, it's out there. It's out there. It's available if you want to roll that way. So you can have the best of both worlds. You can have that now. So it's all in if you want to do the research and find the stuff that you need. But yeah. But man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. We're at 1:20. I'm going to go ahead and dip out of here. I appreciate all you guys. Anybody who's interested in checking out the replay of this, I'm going to be putting timestamps so you can skip to all the sections. The full replay of this is going to be in that El Jefe live playlist that you can find on my homepage. So you won't find it on my videos page. It'll be on the homepage in that playlist. They're all unlisted videos. And you can be a part of the replay squad if you want to be there. And for my homie G, who always watches the replays, shout out to you, homie. I always appreciate you being the leader of the replay squad and all the replay squad members. Huge shout out to every single one of you. And one last one coming in from my man, Rob Hawk. Man, I was starting to get worried. I was starting to get worried because I didn't see Rob in the chat, but I appreciate you, bro. It says, bless the blessing to dusk. Bless. That's right, man. That's right. But I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Everybody for coming through on a Sunday. Hope you all call your moms and if you can, and say Happy Mother's Day. And if you're one of those folks whose mom is no longer with us, then prayers up to your moms. If you can visit them, give them a hug. Do what you can. But aside from that, man, I'm going to get out of here. Peace to every single one of you, and we're going to close it out like we do all the time with, my name is Jefe. And I'm out this bitch.